Good morning, NCCP and friends. Good morning, Pastor Melissa.
Hi, Pastor John. It's great to be with you all for this week's NCCP as we talk about things that are going on around our parish.
That's right. And so just first of all, in worship, as far as worship goes this Sunday, we have part 2 of Armed and Dangerous as we look at the original apostles like John and Peter, and we see all the trouble they caused.
Oh, that's right. And so we want to be a church that's as filled with the Spirit as they were, that's accomplishing the kinds of things that they did, the healings, the prophetic witness that they were in their communities. That's what we want to be, and that's what we want to encourage you all to be with some high-energy worship.
That's right. We tend to want to play things safe, and that is not the story that we read in the book of Acts. And so it's a challenge to all of us.
And the book of Acts it's just amazing, and we're studying it in my Monday morning Bible study. We had 12 people show up, but it's not too late if anybody else wants to come out. Monday mornings at 10 a.m. we're going to be doing 3 months with the Spirit, so looking at the work of the Holy Spirit throughout Acts.
So we're having that at your office at St. John's.
Yes.
Monday mornings, 10 o'clock, and it's open to everybody.
Anybody that
Even
wants
if
to
I
come.
missed last week, I can
Even
still
if you
come.
missed last week, you can come, and we'll get you caught up.
All right. And speaking of other opportunities, because it's critical as in our walk of faith to be in some sort of small group, and whether that's an exercise class where you're getting to know people intimately through your physical body work, or a Bible study like you've mentioned, or Sunday school on Sunday mornings. It's just critical that we get together in smaller sections.
That's where we grow the most, that's where we build community, and that's where we really come to know our brothers and sisters.
I want to highlight one group that meets on Sunday mornings at all 3 locations, and that is Sunday school for high school age kids. So if you have a high schooler in your household, encourage them to go and get up a little bit earlier so they can go to Sunday school. Greenmount, St. John's, and Grace all have great classes for high schoolers, and so if you haven't tried that out in a while, go this Sunday and give it a try and see if you can meet some new friends and you can learn about God, a little bit more about God, a little bit more about yourself.
And hey, the truth is they're still getting to sleep later than they would during the regular week.
That's right, exactly. Another opportunity for high schoolers, we'll concentrate on the high school age this week in this edition of NCCP, is that our hiYAK got up and running last Sunday. We meet at Grace at 7 p.m. and so we'll be there again this Sunday. And we had a great time. We learned and started to talk a little bit about faith and how that plays an important role in our growth as high schoolers. I'm not a high schooler anymore, but I was there and witnessed it firsthand. And it's just going to be a great group, and it's going to grow our high schoolers in leaps and bounds in terms of their personal faith.
I still want to see the video you showed about the guy walking across the Grand Canyon.
That's right.
Tightrope.
That's
I
right.
didn't get to see it yet.
Well, you don't
really
get
cool.
to see it. You have to come to hiYAK live and in person to get to do the cool things. And so if you missed it, you missed out. This Sunday is important because we're going to be practicing, because some of our high schoolers are going to have a role in our combined service the last Sunday of this month, and so we're giving out parts, we're practicing those parts in the service. So be there this Sunday, 7 o'clock at Grace, community-wide for all of our high school age.
And remember, and it's every week. So.
Every week. That's right. So that's our encouragement for you this week: is find a group for your age level, and we have something happening for all ages, from little ones all the way up to retirees and everything in between. There's a group for you where you can continue to work on growing your faith, and as we are too.
That's right. So until then, we look forward to seeing you all at worship this Sunday morning at each of the locations, and grace and peace be with you throughout this week.
God bless.